Hello guys, today we are going to solve the A part of the Google Code Jam 2020 qualification round. So let's get started. So this is the question. Let's read the question and try to understand what it is asking for. So we are given the t test cases and each test case line starts with an integer n, which is the size of the matrix. Okay. So and it gives the n integers, means the elements of the matrix. And what is expected is the k, r and c. K is the trace of the matrix, r is the number of rows, and c is the number of columns. And what it is that those rows and columns which contain repeated elements. Okay, so question is quite clear that they want three things from a single case: the trace, the number of rows, and the columns which are repeated. For example, in this matrix, as we see, this part of the test case, all the rows values and all the column values are unique. So that's why we have 0 and 0 as the r and c values, and k value is the trace, which is defined as the sum of the values of the main diagonal, which runs from upper left to the lower right. So that value is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4. So it is here. And in this we see that every row and every column has the repeated values. So answer is 4 4. And for this test case, we have this column having repeated value and this column having repeated value. So the answer is 2. And the row we have all the rows, we have all the elements unique. So the simple approach for this could be, for the trace value, take the nested for loop, and if the place a condition that if the I is equal to j, then add the values, like in this one 1 1 1 1, and in this 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 9, in this way. So let's go with the question, let's do the code. So I have already done the code here. We have taken the t, the number of test cases, we have placed a while loop for that, we have took the size of the matrix, and then took a double nested for loop and took the input. After taking the inputs, we have placed this condition for taking the sum value, which is the trace, and I have also taken a map value for the, and to solve this problem r and c, to find out those things, I have taken a map. You can also use set, and incremented the value which we have recently taken as an input. So after incrementing that, we get the count of each element for that particular row, because here we are taking I and j, and I is the first part, so we are iterating for the row wise. So by this part we get the answer for the row, and after getting all these counts, I am just iterating over my map and seeing that is there any count of value which is more than once, that means it is repeated. So I have taken here a counter and break my for loop. There is no need of checking further. Similarly, I have written this part, this nested for loop for the column part. Instead of the ij, I have taken the ji and incremented the map, went for that if there is some value greater than, means the any value element which is greater than, which has occurred more than once in the given column, and I have incremented my counter and similarly break. So here I have printed the output as it is determined in this fashion, case hash and the number of tests. So z is the test case number which I have taken initialized here and incremented once in a while loop. So z is here and s is the sum which we have taken the trace here, and c and d are the counters, d and c. So in this way we get the output of this code. Thank you. If you like such video, please subscribe to the channel for more such similar videos. I will be bringing some similar content. So to get notified, please subscribe. Have a nice day.